Hello and welcome to another weekend update at Basic Aquariums. Hey, nothing too exciting this week. We lost the Serpi Tetra that was going dissolving. That wasn't good, but nothing else has happened, so that's always good. I trimmed this plant, the Anubis. No, the sword. Amazon sword, get your brain in. I need to cut off a few more. One's dying at the back, one of those leaves. Yeah, a little bit more tidy up in here is needed, but I put in the Anubis just to give it a bit of life. But yeah, this tank is definitely a work in progress. I need to just, I don't know. You wouldn't think I put assassin snails in there, would you? Oh, never mind. I mean, I'm not against the snails, but there's so many. There's just so many. In here, nothing overly exciting. Some more eggs again. I don't know if you can actually see them there from the Aspidoras. Black mollies, they're getting some size on. I can't see any cherry barb eggs, not that I would know what to look for, but yeah, I haven't seen any. But if they just scatter their eggs, they could be anywhere, and hopefully they'll be inside the spawning mop. But yeah, and this one, now this one looks a bit of a mess because I have just actually put a bit more water in it. But in here, I took the large male out, put him in the big tank, so there's like 3 males in there or something, because I wanted to give the females chance to stop being bred, and then once they've dropped whatever they've got in them, I'm going to take them out so that there's only the silvers in here and all the other babies, because there's a lot of fish in here, there's a lot of babies, and I need to see what there is. I can't be doing with thousands of reds. Although, to be fair, the red ones, the red-tailed swords, the red-tailed swords are starting to get some size on, which is good. But yeah, I need to start shifting them out of here. So I let them get some size, and there's plenty of Endler guppies in here with red in, so we know where we got that red. Yeah, I had to almost strip the tank to get that male out, and it still just doesn't look right after I've done that. I need a bit of work in here, and I'm just yeah, it needs some work. It'll get done. There's no rush. The fish are all right. They're not ill. They're alive. They're healthy. Doesn't matter what the tank looks like. You set up your tank. At the end of the day, when it comes to fish tanks, I was going to say there are 3 rules to Fish Club. But no, this is not Fish Club. There are 3. First rule of Fish Club: there is no Fish Club. When it comes to setting up your tank, the number 1 priority, no matter what it looks like, is the fish and the invertebrates like shrimps. If they are okay, then that's fine. If you've got the best looking aquarium but your fish are dying left, right and centre, then I'm sorry, I think you're, well, I'm not going to say what I think you are, because these animals have put their life in your hands. There's a shrimp there, but anyway, and it's your job to look after them, and if they're alive and they're healthy, then as long as there's nothing bad in their home, then that's fine. Sometimes, your furniture's out of place in your own house, but that's not going to kill you. As long as there's no, dirt and bacteria on them. It's the same with the fish. I'm going on one, aren't I? But yeah, so yeah, the tanks don't look that good today, but yeah, it's something, other things. Surprisingly, the real world does get in the way, but I make sure my fish are always healthy, as you can see. The adult sailfin, well, the male, he's starting to look really good. He's putting some weight on, which is good, and his sail fin, his dorsal, is actually starting to look quite good. So hopefully when he gets a bit bigger, he'll definitely be a nice fish. He's got plenty of females in there to keep him busy. But yeah, I want to really start stripping a lot of these tanks. So I'm really happy with the balance in this tank, because there's only 3 things in there. There's the Aspedoras, the black mollies, and the cherry barbs. Eventually I might even take the black mollies out, put them in the big tank, so we'll have a couple of shoals of like reds and blacks and some colour in there. But at the moment it's fine because there's not too much going on. But I'd prefer just to have egg layers in here there, so I might eventually take the black mollies out. But they're fine. But in here, because of the endlers, there's just so much going on in that tank that it's just too much going on. So like, I want the corries to do something. I want the shrimp. There's a lot of baby shrimplets or whatever. Some nice red ones floating around in there. Oh, there's one on that leaf there. I want them to, feel safer. But there's just too many endler guppies in there. But to change it, I'd have to strip the whole tank back. Have a look at the peppered curry. And yeah, I'm not sure if that's something I want to do right now. But yeah, anyway, so that's the long-term plan. Obviously, that's a nice red shrimp. There's some. See, I got a load of cast-off mutts or whatever you want to call it, coals, and for the shrimps, and just because they're not perfect doesn't mean they're bad shrimps. And some of the colours, some nice reds, and so I'm sure I've seen like an orange stripe in one of them. Some nice colours in them. But yeah. Anyway, so this tank is another tank that is somewhere. It's somewhere. It's not sure where it is, right? Yeah, but yeah. Oh, there's a little shrimp. But yeah, I mean, it's just too busy. This tank is too busy now, especially if I want to keep shrimps in here. I need to do something about the busyness. There's just too many. Oh, I mean, it's gutting a thing. It's taking it all back, and yeah, I don't think I'm ready for that just yet. I'll have to eventually, but not this week. Anyway, that's enough. You lot take care, and remember, make sure your fish are happy. Doesn't matter what your tank looks like as long as it's not dirty. I just put more water in here, by the way, and the filter's running. So yeah. Yeah, the silver mollies are doing fine, and look at him showing off there. Typical young man, show off. Alright, you all take care, bye.